today we are gathered along Beach Road, and right behind me is the Plaza, an integrated development with service apartment, hotel, and also retail. And best of all, we're going to visit an office unit which is 5,900 square feet. And for this office unit, it is for rent and for sale. We are going to point out the salient point about the purchase.
The location here is actually right at the fringe of CBD. So it's walking distance to Nico Highway MRT station and also nearby to Bugis MRT stations. So there's ample bus services that will bring you to CBD as well as to the southwestern part of Singapore. And not to forget, being a foodie, there's a lot of F&B options along Beach Road, Jalan Sultan, Bugis, as well as Suntec. So if you're looking for a place that is near to CBD, you find Suntec is a bit on the rent or the price is a bit higher in Suntec. This may be a good option for you to consider.
I'm now at the lobby. As you can see, there are a total of 6 numbers of lifts that can serve the entire building. And that's what I love about the old buildings. They are built for functionality. You notice that this is already spruced up, and right behind me are the toilets already upgraded. And let's check out the units. We are right at the unit now, and this is a 5,900 square feet unit. And we just have a little sofa set right in front welcoming the guests. And here, as you walk in, you notice that behind me is all lit up. And there's so much amount of potential in this space here. 5,900 square feet, and furthermore, it's already built up with rooms. So here, there's a little bit of magic that you can spruce up, leave this space empty, and make it a collaboration space where you can have some pendant lights, and you can also have some benches along. I'm just going to walk you through end to end, and you can see the amount of natural light in each of these rooms. So the room size itself are very good for 2 packs time and no wastage at all. And look at here, this is also one of the conference room, which they have kept this conference room about 3 rooms away. This can certainly move forward to the front. And you look at the flyer right behind me, there's just so much of the space, the kind of vision that you can have. And this is so unique for this space. Where you walk in, it's not a rectangle box, but rather you can see all the light swarming to you. And let's also check out some of the more casual standing, tables and chairs where the staff can mingle a little bit here. Even though there is a door here, you can certainly plaster up with some motivation quotes. And all these white walls that you can see here can put a little bit of posters, colors, and look at the carpet, is actually nicely and very neutral color. And this here is also, again, no wastage, because for a 5,900 square feet, you need some of the equipment area. And here you can decide how you want to maybe have some sofa sitter. And as we walk through, okay, it gets a little bit conventional, but fret not. These are all able to actually remove, clean up the space. And let's walk through here, this door here, which of course the previous tenant used this door to actually cover up the storage area. But storage is no longer needed these days. There's a lot of self-storage that you can already put your stores away, and even archives nowadays is digital. So this should no longer, take up the space here. But here you can already make into rooms or areas where. So this is really the end of the unit. And let's also look at here, which probably in the past they have some very confidential items that they lock up here. And look again, right at the end, you can see the flyer, the Marina Bay Gardens by the Bay. And it's so lovely that you can see, a lot of works in the surrounding as well. Now let's head over to the other wing. There's actually 14 number of rooms, excluding the conference room. And look at all this, it's all in glass. So today, if you do not need a workforce with so many rooms, all this can be removed. And there's no pillar along the way. So you notice that it is so flexible for you to redesign this whole space. And the suitable tenants for this space can include the accountants, the lawyers, as well as the consultants where they still need rooms but not that many, so you can certainly tear down these rooms here. And in total, let me tell you that today the professionals are actually paying a lot more, such as $8.50 per square foot. Guess what? Per square foot per month, instead of servicing the rental, they can consider to buy this particular units, and which will cost them just the same equal amount of rental every month if I were to convert it to monthly installment. So it's a great idea for you guys. You've been spending over time to pay your rent. Why don't you consider getting this unit? Because all this renovation, you can spruce up the space few years down the road, and especially for this location, it's kind of like in the potential en bloc list. So you can definitely sell in due course. But if you don't decide to sell, well, you can certainly sell in a few years' time. And the rental versus the installment, you decide for yourself, which is, weigh your balance. And I think this is definitely a worthy consideration. And as we walk along, we're going to check out right at the corner to finish the tour for this. And I'll tell you a second surprise. Okay, look at here. Okay, this is actually done up this way, with some area where the secretary used to sit here in front of the boss room. So this previous tenant, I think the boss like a secret hideout. So the room is just tucked all the way here. But fret not, again, this can be removed and you can change this whole entire space to a place where your people can get together. And not only that, look at the view out there. It enjoys the same beautiful view with the flyer as well as gardens by the bay. Look at the two domes over there. And imagine if we were to spruce this up and have high benches, and then people can chill out a little in this corner here without disturbing the rest of the workforce. And what's the second surprise that I'm going to mention to you? These are all together 10 units over here. And that means to say that you can certainly exit. Today you buy in bulk, and then tomorrow, or basically 3-5 years down the road, and should you decide to exit, you can exit small units one by one. So isn't this fabulous for your consideration? So from this window, I can already see the Pan Pacific Hotel, Gateway, South Beach, Sunpack. Yeah, so all these buildings make this place really the most economical choice.
Yes, if you like what you have seen, and if you want to know more about this office, do give us a call or WhatsApp us at 8333-1338.
And do give us a like and subscribe so that we can
and share.
Yes, make sure you do that so that we are being encouraged to produce more such content for businesses, as well as for investors. And I'm Edith.
I'm Mandy.
Bank on us for properties.